this team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know my time. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. And it's fight for me. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games you play can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar.
Telling you the truth. Hey, it's all in what you do. Hey, and things you gotta do. Hey, love is the word. What's up, Unique Don JP? We call him JQ. I can't keep a beat to save my life, G Brown. Triple O G. What's up, man? How you been, man? Where you been, man? What's up? Keith Sims, what's up? Dwayne's Duffel. What's in it, man? What's in it? You haven't told us what's in it. M Square, Big Homie Coop. What's up? Jean Lejeune. Big Homie Coop. Did I miss anybody? It jumped on me. Keith Sims. And AJ McCoy. Black Attack. Jean Lejeune. Denzel. Asia Math. Phil J. 50E. Oh man, welcome to the show, man. You know I got to advertise the movie, man. So here's the extended trailer. I'll play the trailer and we can watch it together. I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
Hey, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Where we at? We right here, y'all. What? Bring it. What? We right here. What's up, man? Welcome to the show, man. So the WBA. Oh, if you're interested, click the link. Yeah, obviously, get well, DB. I spoke to him yesterday. All these days are blurring. It was either today or yesterday. I spoke to him, and he said he's doing better. Click the link in the bio for the movie. Yeah, I might as well watch it, man, because I'm gonna be promoting it for another year. So you might as well buy it now and get it out the way. You know what I mean? So there we have it, man. The WBA. You know, Tone Brown DM'd me a great point that I wanted to bring up. Hopefully he's in here already. And the phone lines are open. A great point that I wanted to bring up. The phone lines are open. So feel free to call in. And he made a great point. If they throw away those belts, right? What happens to Michael Fox? What happens to him? Remember, he's supposed to get a rematch. It's a dirty game out here, man. He was supposed to get a rematch, right? What belt he gonna fight for? What belt he fight for? He ain't gonna fight for no belt, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a doggy dog world. So like I said, Michael Fox is gonna go into an oblivion, and people are not gonna remember him in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be lost in the cold and in the just gone. You know, and that's bad, because if anyone deserves anything, it's him. You know, man, he obliviated that guy, man. He was like that amateur boxer that they say, oh, he's gonna be a blue chipper. He's a boxer. He does everything. That's what he looked like against that guy. That guy looked amateurish, and Michael Fox looked like the pro. And the phone lines are open? No, not yet. All right, there we go. Phone lines are open. And it's y'all want to beam in as well? Triple OG, how you been, man? Who turned down? Boom, there we go. Oh shit. What's up? What's going
on, Fred, man? What's happening?
Hey, man, what you got, man? How B more living?
Nah, not B1, man. DC. Man.
Oh, excuse me. How DC doing?
You all good, man. Man, I was calling in, man, because I've been really seriously thinking about that Michael Fox shit for the last couple of weeks, man, and I haven't heard no more about it, man.
You're not.
You know what I mean? Since his father was on, you know what I mean, on your show. So I was trying to figure out, man, have you heard anything?
Nothing. You're not going to hear anything about it, because the promoter fighter is Reece Salim, and Reece Salim is fighting on the PBC card September 18th, and he's fighting Daniel Roman, so he's in a really big fight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So he's in a really, really big fight. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Good.
No, I'm just saying that guy's in a really big fight. So that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Michael Fox turned down. You got to send me the paper. Send me the article on that, or send me what you heard on that. Feel free to DM it to me, Jean Lejeune.
Yeah, that's crazy though, man. It's just, they doing without all these the other little JV belts, as you say, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine, but what's gonna happen for what this man that went through?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This man clearly beat this man, man. He clearly beat him. I don't understand why the WBA ain't see
this. It shouldn't be a rematch. The fight should have got rescored, and he would have won hands down.
And I want to ask you another question, man. What's up with your man AB, man?
Why? What happened?
Man, they talking about he supposed to be fighting Conor Ben or some shit. I don't know.
He ain't fighting. No way Al Heyman would allow that. Why would Al Heyman allow him to fight over there when he can use him? I shouldn't say the word use, but he can put him in a fight against his fighters.
Yeah, but you know, he put that shit out there on live and all that shit about Al Heyman.
Yeah,
Al
right.
Heyman
Good point.
Tell him about that money. So Al Heyman might say, man, fuck him, man. Throw him to the wolves. You doing my man Gary Russell like that?
Right. Al Heyman has never sent one of his A and B level fighters over. He's never done it if they're not in a mandatory position. Never.
But right now, but Fred, right now, man, Adrian Brown ain't nothing but a journeyman right now.
He might, honest. Yeah, you're right too. But you got to keep in mind too. I mean, on the other side too, I want to be objective. Bob Arum has never sent his fighters over neither. Eddie Hearn is crazy enough to do it because he's trying to get in the market space, so he has to take the risk.
Eddie Hearn chasing, man.
He's chasing. He's chasing. He's definitely chasing. He's definitely chasing for sure. For sure, he's chasing. And he's been chasing for a couple of years. No matter how much money he's making, he's still behind. He's definitely chasing.
Yeah, look at these contracts he was giving out, man.
Yeah, he was giving them out like crazy.
Yeah, he was giving. I'm surprised he ain't flopped yet. I'm surprised he ain't flopped yet.
Oh, it's well, they left America, so that's a telltale sign.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. So what's up with Gary, man? Gary, you won't get no fight?
Man, you gotta holler at him, man. I don't know what he doing. Damn.
I usually bump into him at the little breakfast spot, man, on 7th Avenue. I ain't bumped into Gary in, man, probably in a minute, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah, Gary is. Yeah, it's his wife's birthday today. I saw on social media.
Oh, I know you gonna holler. You bringing him back on.
Yeah, sure. At some point we will. Okay. At some point, hopefully he gets a fight.
Go, Fred, man. I'm gonna go and let you go, man. Appreciate that, man. The 9 wives too. I like that thing, man.
Oh, that's love. You saw it, huh?
Yeah, Slim, I like that.
Thank you, dog. Thank you. All right,
man.
I did my best with it. I did my best.
Keep pushing, man.
I will.
That was a good deal. I like that. Take it easy, though, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know what's up with Gary. What the hell is all this? I definitely would love to see Gary in a fight. And I don't know. I really don't know. Wow, this is dope. Sorry, I'm responding to the show. I just sent it to Jean-G Lejeune. Jean-G. Thank you, dog. He turned down the fight. He should have. I'm gonna post it so we have it right now, so we can watch it together. Hold up. Big fight weekend reports Michael Fox doesn't want rematch. I'll read it to you guys, okay? Despite being robbed of what should have been a clear victory 2 weeks ago in Minnesota, welterweight Michael Fox has apparently decided he won't fight Gabriel. Yeah, his name. Boxing insider Dan Raphael reported World Boxing News website Friday afternoon that Fox father and promoter have decided that he has nothing to gain by rematch. I told you, man, this boxing shit is dirty, dog. This boxing shit. Although the Rets WBA gave us a rematch, Rob, this boxing shit is dirty, man. God, this is a dirty game. Sheesh. I got to call this promoter. Anybody got Marshall Kaufman's phone number? If anybody got Marshall Kaufman's phone number, please send it to me. I need it. DM it to me. Every time, most time when I ask for something, I get it. So please DM it to me because I want to know why you're not getting why you're not demanding a rematch. And it's for the fighter's career. I wouldn't take the rematch, right? But based off of their personality that we saw and heard in the barbershop, they're pretty calm, mild mannered, and a respectful conglomerate and family. So Michael Fox is going into this situation like, I can beat him 10 rounds, So what if he doesn't get this rematch and he goes off and fights some guy on a small card in Philadelphia or DMV area, or what is? Do you acknowledge Tank has 3 weight champs? I don't. How could he be a champ at 140 if Taylor's undisputed? I never even acknowledged the regular belt. I don't. I call them the JV belts. Tank is a hell of a fighter, but he need to go get one of them big dogs. He need to go get them varsity belts. You know what I mean? Marky Dan 1, 2, 3. He need to go get one of them big belts. You know what I'm saying? I think he's an electrifying talent, but he's gonna have to challenge himself. And I genuinely believe that it's important that he take control of his career. Not the best way he know how. I think his team is, I don't know, man. I just think in 2 years, Tank gonna be mad. Tank gonna be mad because he ain't fighting regularly. He's gonna be at maybe in the mid of his prime. Is Tank in his prime right now? Do y'all think? Is he in his prime? Or is he in his pre-prime? He's 26, 25, 26. Is he in his prime right now? Or can Tank get better? As I always say, I saw Tank spar. That dude can fight. He can box. He can punch. He can fight. He's intelligent. He can take your strengths away. He's a hell of a fighter. That's why I would have loved to see that Gary Russell Tank Davis fight. Because you're going to get the best Tank Davis and you're going to get the best Gary Russell. No, he's pre-prime. Okay, I'll go with that. I think that might be fair to say. I would have loved to see Tank Davis and Gary Russell. That would have been a hell of a fight. Because you ain't gonna hit Gary with all that. It ain't gonna happen. You gonna hit Gary for sure. But that stuff that he doing with Leo Santa Cruz throwing 5 and 6 punches at a time and throwing the same punch. You ain't gonna be able to do that with Gary Russell. Gary not gonna do that. Gary gonna use his feints, and Tank is gonna use his foot pressure. So that's why I really want to see that fight, man. I really want to see that, man. And it's interesting fight. But the WBA, Michael Fox is not getting a rematch based off of that article, and that's a damn shame. Yeah, Rigo done. Rigo is done. He's gonna fight, obviously, but he's gonna fight on the Super B side. Where the judges are always gonna side with the other fighter because of his fighting style. He got to knock people out. Rigo got to go knock people out right now. He's like in the 4th quarter down by 2 touchdowns. Or no, down by 13. 2 touchdowns wins the game. So he needs a couple stops and he needs some bombs and some quick scores. So Rigo got to step on the gas. He got to mash the gas, and I know his style is not that, but he definitely needs to smash the gas on his career. Was he 38, 40? How old is he now? I don't know. He funny on Twitter though. Y'all be sending me those screenshots, man. That dude funny as hell. He's like, I like to congratulate the Philippines. They have a great champion. His name is Pacquiao. Rigo funny, man. Rigo a funny dude, man. Funny. I wish he spoke English. Oh, if he spoke English, man, he would be great. Yeah, I think Rigo is kind of whatever. I wish him well though. I definitely wish him well. Yeah, feel free to beam in if you like. So here's what I think happened, and this is just a hypothesis. If Marshall Kaufman has fighters. One, they agreed to get Michael Fox a bigger fight, a better fight. Or two, the other guy didn't want the rematch, and Marshall Kaufman convinced his fighter not to take the rematch. Those are the only two options I could think of. So we'll know the answer in Michael Fox's next opponent. You know, hopefully he gets a Jamal James or maybe an Andre Berto or maybe a Robert Guerrero. Robert Guerrero just won. I think Robert Guerrero and Michael Fox will be a good undercard fight sometime in October. I think that's good. Or even put him in there with Victor Ortiz. Put Michael Fox in there with Victor Ortiz on somebody's undercard on Fox. I think that's solid. You know, somewhere in there. Andre Berto. Who else we got at 47? John Molina's retired. Maybe, put him in there with Rocky Jessicito. Put him in there with Jessicito and see how he does. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be cool. Jessicito Lopez. That'll be dope. So he got some ways. Yeah. Ortiz would you think so? Ortiz would kill Fox? Who the hell who's Boots fighting? Do anybody know who Jerron Ennis is fighting, dog? I have no idea who Jerron Ennis is fighting. Is he fighting? Man, because it's a crying shame. It's a crying shame that man ain't doing interviews once a week promoting himself. Oh, he's fighting Delorme? On what card? When? Dude, I'm so out of it. When is he fighting Thomas? On what card? September 18th? In Vegas? When did they announce that? Damn, I'll be out the loop. November? Oh, shit. Why the hell they fight in November? In Philly? Oh, shit. On what? Is it on Showtime? A Showtime card in Philly. Philly has those good small crowds that I've seen on TV. I've never been to a fight there, and I've been to a fight in Philly, but not them small venues. I think Jerron Ennis should do well in those 2,000 person arenas. I think that'll be good for his career. You know, he's gonna come out as the favorite. It's probably a main event for him now, you know, in his hometown. I think that's a good look for him. I think that's a great look. You can put Joey on there, the heavyweight, the little heavyweight. You can put him on there versus, you know, Eric Chambers or somebody like that. I don't know. Put him in there with Mansoor retired. You can put him in there with somebody, you know. Oh, that'd be great. J-Rock on that card. J-Rock looked like he was in really good shape. I saw him with Blue Blood, right? He did an interview with Blue Blood this past weekend. He looked in good shape. He looked happy. He looked calm. J-Rock always looks calm and happy though. Like for real, for real. He always looks like that. Yeah. Boots Ennis would do great in a 60,000. Hell nah, he ain't ready for that yet. Hopefully Jerron Ennis gets it done and gets it right, man. His career is moving, but I didn't even know when he was fighting. You know, he don't do enough talking. He got to talk more. He got to do more interviews. He should post more on Instagram. If he don't talk, he should post his workouts then. I'm not sleeping on him. The kid is special. The kid is like Mitch Richmond. That's who he is. He's probably the best guard in the West. But because Clyde Drexler can dunk and run the floor and Clyde Drexler and dunk the ball, and he went to a bigger school. He went to Houston, and Mitch Richmond went to Kansas State, if I'm not mistaken. So that's who Jerron Ennis is. Mitch Richmond. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's gonna average 27 points a game. He's first team all defense, but he's just not popular. He's just not popular. You know what I mean? Yeah, shocked away. Where you been, man? How you been, dog? Just by the title, Fred, of the show. Our power is growing. You content providers and us supporters redefining the narrative. That's right. And that's why I titled it, because I wanted y'all to know. I wanted y'all to know that you had a lot to do with it. Shout out to Boxing Ego. Shout out to Blue Blood, Champ Side. I'm gonna stop there. Shout out to everybody. It's no, nobody knows him. If someone has to know him, you know, that's why his fights are so far and in between. He's not getting paid a king's ransom to fight right now. He needs to be fighting 4 times. Give me that $250,000. I'm fighting. Give me that 300,000. I'm fighting. Let's go. You know, I think that what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going on, Fred?
Hey, what's up? Who this?
It's Shockwave, man. It's
Oh, what's up, man?
man, ain't too much, man. Ain't too much.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh shit, man. I just been working, bro. And
I bet.
shit, working hard, man, and attended too many funerals.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
So it's been good. It's been good. We still kicking it out here. But man, what you got going, bro? Y'all done just totally redefined the narrative, bro. I mean, man, who would have ever thought that Dazzin would have just packed this shit up and left? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, man, this. I mean, again, I'll maintain it. I said it before. We upset with you content providers, man, going out there and getting it, and just us that's straight worker bees, financing and helping y'all out, keeping y'all motivated. You know what I'm saying? We just playing our part. You know what I'm saying? Ain't getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Just playing our part. Keep it. You know what I'm saying? Just like pre-civil rights working it. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey movement type.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just going out there, man. We just upset a multi-billion-dollar takeover these people had planned.
Great point.
Multi-billion. This man. I mean, people don't understand it right now, or maybe some, but not the majority of them don't. But I mean, in the future, when they understand this man was given $1 billion to come take over the United States boxing market, signed up all this talent, had all these venues and poo-poo shows, and you know what I'm saying, emasculated boxers and fake ring girls and the whole, you know what I'm saying, British cabal, and he just got defeated, you know what I'm saying, by some YouTube content creators and the public that supported them and gave them a voice. Right. And y'all promoted our voice. So man, I mean, this something they gonna be teaching in Oxford University for the next 5 years with their business school, and to start going back, you know, and media relations and all that stuff. Is, man, I mean, bro, I mean, just shout out to all y'all, man. I mean, everybody, man. And I'm gonna fall back. I ain't gonna stay too long-winded, man, because I mean, I've been touching and hitting and missing, you know, trying to catch it. I
get you. Thank you.
Been working overseas a lot, man, and just coming back in the country and shit. But I will be back.
Thank you.
Flying back in to London, and next month in September, and I'm gonna have my Dante Wilder jersey. Sweatshirt on.
Yeah, we all will. I'm anxious to go buy some. Hopefully, yeah, we gotta get Malik Scott in the shop. Malik Scott is probably, I mean, he's accelerating fast up my list as the most person I want to listen to in boxing.
Yeah. I mean, hey, bro, but I mean, just think how far we came. Now, these was two brothers that fought each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fought each other. Now You know what I'm saying? They working together because they recognize the same situation that both of them, the same imperative that both of them was going up against. You know, and they done came. I mean, that's so beautiful, man, that they done came together. You know what I'm saying, to fight the same obstacle. You know, and I mean, bro, it's moving in the right direction, man. And you guys not allowing old media to write this phony baloney, you know what I'm saying, narrative like everything's going good. And, you know, these are the only players that they have at boxing and all that, because, you know, we are taking control of it's our narrative, because the majority of it is our athletes, people that look like us. Now, some of them reluctant to engage with us because they have ulterior motives and they have prize speaking engagements and all that. And, you know, we understand that that's the business side of boxing. But the realistic blue collar working man that supports the sport, that just want to see the best go down and just don't want to see their brothers get railroaded, the people that you stand up for, and the people that allow you to speak for them, man, hey, bro, hats off to y'all. Hats off, man. I'm going to fall back, bro. But good, hey, man, good seeing you, bro. I'm about to go lay it down because it's been a long day for me, but I'm going to put this on and shit. I'm going to let y'all talk till I fall asleep.
Appreciate you, man.
All right then, bro.
All right, all the time, dog. I appreciate you reaching out. Thank you. And I'll say this about Boots is going to be the man. If I wasn't at work, I would debate you on that, bro. I'm not saying he's not. I said he's not popular. I'm not questioning his talent. He's just not popular enough, man. He got to go call these guys out. Keith Thurman spent the whole weekend in Vegas last weekend. Keith Thurman, why you ain't fighting me? Call him out. Go get him. That's a $200 flight from Philadelphia. It's $250 to fly from Philadelphia to Vegas. And guess what? You get there the same time you take off. So if you leave Philadelphia at 3:00, you're going to land in Vegas at 3:00. Perfect. You go there, you holler at Keith Thurman, you holler at Sean Porter. Go get those dudes. Sean Porter, why you turning down the fight? Why won't you fight me? Go get him. Go get him. And he's a respectful young man. So he does it in his tone. He ain't got to act out of character, but this is, fighters got to understand, you are your own LLC. You are your own LLC. And McDonald's have commercials. You know, income tax places uses the people to flip the signs. An internet company uses Google ads. You know what I mean? You know, so one reason he's not, because he's quiet. He's a quiet guy. I've been around him one time. That was the J-Rock fight. He got some long arms though. Man. And he's on his toes too. Like he's kind of giddy. You know, like he's man. Man, he's he's special now. I'm not questioning his talent. I know what I see. I just want him to be bigger than what he is. 817. What you got?
What's going on, man? Say, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Say, man, take that motherfucking super chat down with that misfit.
All right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Say, man, don't pay to look stupid. Damn, at least spell check that shit before you put it up here, man. Hey, man. Making my weed taste bad, man. What the fuck going on, Fred?
Oh, man.
Hey, you killing me with the hoodie game, bro. God damn, bro. God damn.
Yeah, I got the hoodies on deck for sure.
Yeah, you got the hoodies on deck, man. Say, man, shout out to you, man. Let me tell you how cold the LDBC YouTube media. Let me just tell y'all how cold y'all is, right? If y'all really peep game, the Dame Dollar tweet was massive. I don't think we giving Dame Dollar tweet enough credit. And let me say this. See, Sean Porter already tasted saying the wrong thing on this motherfucking show when he said what he said about Derrick James, remember? And he pretty much had to eat his words when he sat down with Derrick James. So when Porter was on that, there you go. Plug it in, Fred. Plug it in. Damn.
Shout out to SS.
But
cut the side on, man. Leave the light on for the people, man.
Facts, man. Let us know the shop open. But you know, when Showtime, you know, when Brian Kenny and the old boy was doing their thing, caking for Pacquiao, and Dane called them out on it. You know what I'm saying? And they want to use the fact that Dane Dollar said something, but they weren't paying attention to what the fuck he was saying. It pretty much the shit that we be talking about in here. It put it in a lap in front of a public audience. Right. So shout out to Dame Dollar. I know he subscribed to the champ side, and I know he be in these boxing circles. Yep. But shout out to him, man, and shout out to the champ side for not being afraid. Once you get a platform, actually using it for something. Speaking truth.
Great job. Champ does a great job.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? It's the way that y'all deliver these messages, bro. You know what I'm saying? To have people in your checks. It's the way that you deliver this shit, Fred. That make you stand on your shit and say, Leonard Ellerby, y'all can't fuck with me. Y'all can't shut me down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all, bro. For real, man, because every now and then, somebody gonna bring the bacon. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all the ones in the kitchen cooking it up, bro. So salute to y'all for that, man. That was big.
Oh, that's love.
Go ahead, Fred.
No, I was gonna say thank you for bringing that to our attention. That Dane Dollar tweet was really that was literally our voice.
Man, because you sitting there and you watching the Pacquiao fight, and I know if anybody else is watching Ugas was wearing his ass out earlier. You seen him resetting Pacquiao with that jab and hitting him with that right hand, and after he hit him with the overhand right 2 or 3 times, you seen Pac wasn't picking it up. They weren't mentioning it. They was talking about what Manny was doing and wasn't talking about the work that Ugas was putting down. And I'm saying to my girl, I'm like, God damn, man, they gonna fuck Ugas. Here we go. And then Dame hit him with the tweet, and Sean knew he was gonna be part of it if he just rolled with it and glossed over the tweet. And Sean, you know, called him out on it because he knew he was coming back to this community and what? Everybody was gonna be on his motherfucking neck.
Yeah. Sean, that would have been all bad for Sean. He already in bad standing, you know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah. And you know, BFTB talked about the shout out to him too. He talked about the boxing guys kind of sorting boxing out. And I'm telling you, in so many ways, he's right. Not just with the Earl Spence thing or whatever, but you seen the WBA have to wash out the bullshit of snatching the belt away from Ugas. I mean, that sold itself up. You see what I'm saying? The WBO with the thing with, you know, hopefully this purge bid. Hopefully we have to see Bud actually fight some goddamn body. You know, and Charlo, look, sweet justice, man. The very same, you know, this shit don't matter. And now your ass in some shit, some lame shit. And ESPN, just like old boy said, ESPN, they ain't never taking the time to post your motherfucking ass till you go to jail. So the only community, the only people that really got your back is the people that know you. And it's us, the motherfuckers that's been watching, that's been supporting. So when you say that lame ass shit, karma seems to come back, hot water seems to find your ass. So BFTB, you was right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we have to continue to have faith in everything that we do. Because it may not look right in the beginning, but it'll all wash out. What Granny used to say, if it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rinse, baby. What you do in the dark gonna come out in the light. And hopefully in November, Canelo, all the shit you've been doing in the dark, man, hopefully it's a white boy that bring it to the light. Wouldn't that be some ducking all these niggas and a white boy whoop your motherfucking ass? Oh boy, you jalapeno pepper eating motherfuckers that be caking for y'all be mad then, boy. I'm telling you. And you soft ass niggas too that be caking for Canelo. It'd be sweet justice if a white boy took his shit. Fred, I'm gonna jump back in the chat, man. Enjoy my little weed, man. I appreciate you, man, for the platform. Shout out to Jerron Ennis, man. Say sometimes say, man, we know what we be looking at, Fred. It's the eye test. Fuck the belts and everything else. You know what I'm saying? You know, they always say it's the eye test for Bud. It's the eye test for Bud. It's the eye test for me with Jerron. And I'm telling you, if he got a piece of Bud ass, he'll beat the shit out of him right now. I believe he's a top 3 welterweight right now. I believe he's better than Ugas, Thurman, Porter, and all the rest of them cats. And you seen Sean say, I don't want none of that shit unless he's mandatory. Ortiz, and them people say 48 months away from fighting. But they call him for Bud. Y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Earl Spin, Triple D all day, man. I'm out here.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right. Boots need to he gotta go get some fights, man. I don't want to. I mean, he gonna put on a demo against Thomas Delorme. I mean, a demo down. 845.
Barbershop conversation.
What it do, man?
Salute, Fred. You can hear me good?
Very well.
How you living, my brother?
We feeling good, man. How you feeling? You on the road, huh?
I'm on the road, man. I'm feeling real.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Barbershop, man. Y'all hit that damn like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that super chat button, man. Show my brother Fred some support.
Right.
Let me just touch on something you was just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do not necessarily want Jerron Ennis calling out Keith Thurman if he knows that's a fight he cannot get.
Okay.
Because we have all been saying for how many months, if not years, we tired of fighters calling out one guy and fighting another. So if Jerron knows Thurman is not a possibility, then now I don't want to hear that shit. Would I love to see that fight? Absolutely. And if that's something that can happen, which I doubt, I'm telling you, Keith Thurman is not at least who I thought he was 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I highly doubt Keith Thurman is even trying to knock on that door or answer the call if his door gets knocked on. So now I don't want to hear him just calling out random people just to call them out. But what I called in, though, it wasn't really about that. I called in because, Fred, I got to give you so much props, bro. I know the courage it had to take for you to put that 9 Wives video out. And I know for you to put yourself in the mix of the belly of the beast, because I'm sure you knew the reaction from some would be very negative. And you did it anyway. And then I saw you, which was, Fred, me and my cousin was dying laughing when I saw you go on Sinetta platform and speak on it in that environment where I knew what the reaction would be. I could just say to you, my brother, salute to you for your conviction, salute to you for your courage, and salute to you for not worshiping any man. You see, if people are so thrown back by the situation with Polite because they was looking at him as more than a man.
Right.
People are thrown back by what you put out, and it ain't like you pulled the shit out of thin air. This is known information. But because they're talking about a man that people worship, they don't view him as a man no more. So I salute you on that, bro. And the fact that, again, like I said to you before, I'm sure you're in a financial position where you could shut the fuck up, say nothing, go with status quo, tell us a bunch of lies, beat us in the head, and get paid doing it. I'm sure you could do that if you wanted to. And what I see from you is a man who's on a mission, and that mission will not be deterred.
No, it's not.
Regardless to the feelings it hurts, because sometimes, Fred, when you're on that mission, you might got to break off from people who you've been associating with.
Sure.
To complete your mission, because this is your mission, not our mission. This is your mission. Right. We're just lucky enough to observe you on it. So I want to salute you, bro, because when I seen you on Side's platform, I said, oh, this nigga Fred is definitely putting himself in the crosshair. And when I seen the documentary, not that I was shocked, because it's not much that I didn't already hear prior. I was just shocked that you was willing to put yourself out there like that when you don't have to.
Right.
So salute to you, standing on what's right, not on a man, right? Not on what feels good, but what's right. And on the facts. Salute to you, Fred.
Thank you.
You know, you've shown something that even the people who are your biggest naysayers, when you did the show, and this is a couple weeks ago, and I think it was Presidential Mike said something in the super chat that set you off, and you said, and this stuck out to me. You said, you know what? I'm wrong. Fred Hawthorne is wrong. Y'all right. I'm wrong. Now, who's gonna stand up and do what I've been doing? And you know how many answers we got, Fred? None. Because nobody is going to do what you're doing. It's easy for us, the supporters and the family, it's easy for us to critique what we're not doing. But that's the same as an armchair quarterback. That's the same as these dudes who ain't never been in any kind of high-level competition that have all these opinions. If you put this shit down, Fred, ain't nobody going to pick it up. At least nobody that's watching your show. So, again, I want to salute you on that. And I just want to point out one thing. During that Manny Pacquiao and Ugas fight, I watched 12 rounds. Maybe I gave one round, which was the third round, to Manny Pacquiao. And then I tried to give him a round because it was looking so bad. But I'm listening to the fucking commentary, and this Ray Flores dude would have you think it was a close fucking fight.
Really? I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him.
What'd you say?
I didn't hear him. I was on the Sean Porter thing, so I didn't hear him.
Oh, okay. What he was saying and describing and what we was watching was two different things. And I'm bringing that up to go on to something you was talking about. The PBC, who is owned by Al Heyman, correct?
Yeah, something like that.
Or managed by Al Heyman.
Yeah.
I saw Larry Merchant up there giving us a whole soliloquy. We all know who the fuck Larry Merchant is. Why would he be on that platform? I'm listening to Ray Flores. He sounded like Jim Lampley 2.0 on the same fucking platform. You've told us enough stories about behind the scenes of people who work for the company who ain't about what I was hoping PBC was about. So, in watching that shit Saturday and seeing who they choose to put where, it's obvious the PBC ain't too much different than Top Rank or the Zone. They might be better to the fighter, but they don't give a fuck about the fan. More importantly, they don't give a fuck about the black fan. And as much as we be on these damn channels talking and complaining, how many of us don't still support it? Just because Al Heyman is black don't mean that he right. I'm going to leave y'all with this. It does not feel any better when the whip cracks your back if the hand holding it is black. Salute to you, Fred. Shout out to the barbershop. Keep standing on what you're standing on, my brother, and walk that path.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure and an honor to watch you walk it and be able to enjoy some part of it with you.
That's love. Thank you,
Fred, for everything.
Thank you.
Salute,
Appreciate you. Oh, that was a breath. I know. Thank you, Finesse. Thank you.
Sir.
Appreciate you. Yeah, that was a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, Shockwave. 817, you right. If Plant B could now, he go see so real fast. Oh, nah, you repeat. Wait. I don't know what this say, but I'm just laughing. If Caleb Plant beats her, are you gonna run from us? You gonna run from us? Oh man, PBC doesn't pick the announcers, the TV network does it. That's the problem. That's definitely the problem. but that may not be true. Joe Goosen has a job, you know. Marcos Villegas has a job, you know. Marcos Villegas was not a Fox. I don't believe Marcos Villegas was a Fox hire. I think that was a PBC hire. 817, you right. If obviously he interviewed with him, no, but I'm saying that was like a Kelly Swanson making a call. Hey, shout out to West Virginia, man. Where you been, dog? Kobe, what's up, man? What's up, man? Shockwave. Let me read this damn super chat, man, because I'm just imagining. I can't. Hold up. 979. Hold up. I got to read this super chat, okay? Because I was just thinking the thoughts about. Anyways, 817. You right. If Plant beat Canelo, he gonna see real fast how non-European he is. What's up, man?
Hey, Fred. You know, I had a good time in Vegas. It was a good atmosphere. I liked the crowd. It was real nice. I met a couple of fighters, Ivan Redcash, Sean Gibbons, and a couple other people in Pacquiao's camp. It was real nice. I bought a glove. It was the last one at the MGM. It was a single glove with them. I was trying to get it signed by Pacquiao, but I never had that opportunity. But that's okay. Going to the T-Mobile Arena, it was live. It was packed. Watching it live, I didn't hear how the commentary was going down. But I don't think Ugas walked down Pacquiao. I thought it was a close fight. I agree with the decision, but it definitely wasn't. It wasn't one-sided. I know it was unanimous, and I wasn't mad at the decision because I thought just me scoring it was real close. I thought that some of the warnings Ugas got for kind of pushing Manny down, he could have gotten a point deducted because he kept doing it with the low blow. But either way, Manny did lose the fight. I thought that maybe it was due to his training. I remember watching some of these videos that I heard Freddie get onto the trainers game like, "Hey, you pushing him this hard?" or something like that. Like, we've been doing this for a long time. Why you making him run up that hill? Something like along those lines. So I think he overtrained, and I think that was the main thing because he had the punch output over 800 punches. It's just his legs weren't there. And I'm not saying that his age didn't factor in that. It might have, but I thought overall it was a good performance. I was happy with the performance, and I would like Pacquiao to get the rematch, and I would definitely tune into it. He didn't get walked through. He didn't look like it was bad when he obviously needs to retire. I thought he had a good performance to necessitate another rematch. But also, did you know the purse bid is going to be live streamed on WBO Facebook page?
That's going to be interesting, right?
Sean Porter
at 9 a.m. on Thursday. I will be watching. I'm gonna be in my car in front of my gym, like and
the starting bid is going to be $200K, and I'm thinking, shit, Fred Hawthorne go ahead and put a bid on it.
Yeah, I can't get a stadium though, so they gonna block me. They gonna do the same thing they did to Triller. Triller got more money than probably you and I combined, and Bob and Al made sure you ain't getting no stadium, dog. I mean, Al and Steven said, you know what, we gonna put the Royal, we gonna do it so bad that we gonna put Floyd the next day, June 6th, to make you change your date because ain't nobody gonna buy your tickets. They're gonna buy Floyd tickets instead. And that's what they did. And that's business. That's eliminate competition, compete. And that's what they did. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying what they did.
I think Eddie Hearn will win the purse bid.
That'll be interesting because that fight not going to be in America, or it's going to be in Cleveland, or it's going to be in Nebraska or some shit. Yeah, it's going to be at some obscure stadium and maybe in a big city, but in a stadium that's rarely used.
And I'll end it. I appreciate you putting out that fire and fervor on WBA, and I was using the keyboard warrior, so to speak, because Bertha Mendoza with all these different straps is ridiculous. And I even know the Twitter handle Dan Raphael had is a wretched WBA, and I think that all that clamor with you and your other these channels putting the heat out there, it's really doing some good because before all Gilberto Mendoza would do was just lip service. But then to get rid of those interim titles, I think that's a step in the right direction. So
it is a step in the right direction. I'm going to tell you how powerful our voice is. Floyd said it. We did it. Think about it.
Yeah.
You know, like Floyd said, he wanted the belts. He could have used this power and took a stance, but he was just talking. You know, it was a topic of the day. You know, he ain't said nothing since about it. So, but we have. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Boxing Ego, man, for lighting that fire, man. That was the first video I saw on it, was Boxing Ego, man. Shout out to him. You know, so
that's my call, Fred. I appreciate you taking it.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. And Samson said something that was real interesting. He says no one, the network or the promoters are happy that they're taking these belts away. You know, they're not. Because if you can advertise a championship fight, more people are going to watch. But they'll probably just change it to title eliminator. So yeah, support Fred. Why not, Mr. Finesse? You better tell them. You better tell them what they should be doing right now. Support Fred. You know, click and buy the movie, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Say, man. Hey, man. What is it? Say, man. Say. Somebody from Texas is gonna call in, but somebody. Oh, he did, Andrade. I'm not on Twitter, so. Oh yeah, and Terrence Bailey wants me to tell y'all a PSA. The armed for the veteran family members and friends during this time. Biden fucked us. The suicide rate may rise behind us. So make sure you look out for your friends and family. Send them some positive energy. If they're in a branch of the military, work a part of the military, you know, holler at them, you know. You know what I mean? And holler at that link that's in the comment section. Holler at that link real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah, them JV belts. You know what I'm saying? All JV belts. You know, fucking JV belts, man. But we did it, man. We did it. Shout out to Dame Dollar Dash. Shout out to him. Shout out to everyone that kept the pressure on him. You know, I think we did an extraordinary job at applying the pressure. And we deserve a lot of credit for that. We collectively deserve a lot of credit. It's 24-hour coverage, you know. Boxing Voice, no. Junior the Truth is the first show on. I think Junior the Truth, Cali Enigma, those are the first shows on, and I think I ended, you know. So, and everywhere in between there, everyone was talking about the WBA, how bogus it is. It's terrible. It's disgusting, you know, and that was a topic of conversation. You got, and there are times when you have to adhere to the consumer, and you know, it is what it is. But someone made a good point, and I'm going to put this Shockwave. You made a good point. Eddie Hearn had $1 billion, and failed. He had $1 billion, and thanks, Rob. $1 billion and failed. Put that in perspective, dog. Al Heyman had 500 million, and he's still in business. You know what I mean? He's still in business. So you got to give Al credit. I mean, he leveraged it and did it the right way. Eddie Hearn said, I got $1 billion and I'm coming to America. And failed. Demetrius Andrade said, what's good, Jamal Charlo? You need me to ask Eddie if we can still get you that $7 million to fight me? If times are that tough, I got a debit card. Oh my God. Can't get a little cash to help a brother out. Hell of a lawsuit. Denny's Diner. That's funny. But yeah. And I think that we should keep on applying that pressure. What's up?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Very well.
You said Eddie Hearn had $1 billion and
and failed. He had $1 billion and failed, dog. Get the fuck out of here. I'm about to post that on my Insta. He had $1 billion and failed. Who does that?
Well, man, you know what, man? Some things are about intentions. know what I'm saying? Whether they pure or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Great point.
Some people, I mean, can do a whole lot more with less because their heart is clean. And you have somebody that has the world and can't even get to the end of the block because their intentions are dirty. Listen, I mean, how many of us really uh, believe a word that comes out of Eddie Hearn's mouth? For one,
Nothing.
I mean, the dude, I don't know how he stands upright. I mean, when I imagine Eddie Hearn, if I imagine him coming through the door, I imagine him coming through the door on his belly.
Mm.
You know, not walking through the door, but coming through the door on his stomach, slithering through the door. Ain't even got to open the door to come in. He comes in up under the door. You know, look at how you do. You know, our bronze medal, Olympic bronze medalists. You know, so he's got no respect for, you know, an American hero, an Olympic medalist. So I think it's karma. And I mean, didn't he just lose a contract or something? Didn't something just happen? He's not with what just happened with the Zone and Matchroom?
Oh, they left America.
Yeah, good riddance. They came over here like we're buying up this, we're buying up that, we're doing this, we're doing like they came over here like throwing around money. You know, it's like basically trying to buy up flesh, and that it worked well. And like was it you or was somebody else that was talking about how they was like overpaying and like just throwing around money for things that wasn't worth what they was paying for, and it was a matter of time before they was going to go bankrupt or get run out of or get run out of here because they were wasting money. The business model wasn't going to work. No pay-per-view. It was something, but anyway, it was just common sense. The mess wasn't going to work, and yeah, but I don't. This was written in the stars. this was already written down that they wasn't going to last. Nobody trusts Eddie Hearn. They was doing a bunch of like the thing that's going on right now that I seen the reports of with the way they're moving the fight thing around. If Wilder wins against Fury, no, if Fury beats Wilder, Fury gets to fight with AJ, right? If AJ beats Usyk, if Wilder beats Fury, then and AJ beats Usyk, then AJ will fight another one of he won't be fighting Wilder, put it like that. But if Fury beats Wilder, then Fury will fight AJ if AJ gets past Usyk, but Wilder won't get that fight. So we're back to that same thing again. So that whole same crooked thing that all of them UK dudes be doing, you know, no wonder they come over here and they fail. But that's my call for it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Yeah, but I appreciate you putting that out, man. About what I inbox you, man.
Yeah,
you can. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be a thing. I mean, I knew I felt some type of way about it. But with I got a phone call this morning from a person in government, and it looks like there's a lot of soldiers that you know, a lot of veterans that served over there, so, you know, got messed up and this and other, and that feeling some type of way. You know, that it wasn't worth it if it was going to go down like this. And then and I didn't know about the 12 Marines that got killed when I got the phone call, because I got woke up by the phone call.
12 Marines got killed today?
Yeah, it was like it was a bunch of Marines got killed in a bombing, and a bunch of people got injured
in Afghanistan.
Yes.
Oh.
And as by a splinter group, a splinter group of terrorists. Now you got
How did they
two.
get in the? So where were they? Where were the 12 people? Were they inside the?
They were
camp?
outside. They were outside the airport trying to get in. These are people that are trying to evacuate.
Wait a
They're
minute.
trying to
Wait.
get
Time out. It wasn't 12 military personnel.
12 Marines.
Oh, 12 Marines. Yeah, duh. You just said that. 12 Marines who were on duty.
Yeah, guarding, on guard. You know what I'm saying? The holding area to get for people to get to the airport along with a whole like 50 Afghan civilians, and there were some American civilians. And so I didn't know anything about that because I stopped watching the news because I didn't want to see any more about the stuff.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So then I got a phone call from a guy named Ben Harden that I had endorsed for Congress to get Andy Harris out of office. And he called me, was like, but he didn't say what happened. He said he was calling to check on me, and I was like, man, I'm good. I was not thinking about it, whatever. But I didn't know that this has happened because I stopped watching the news. So I just happened to turn on. I just happened to flip from watching 2.5 Men to the news, and then I see this is what happened. So so I was like, okay, I can see now the suicide rate is going to go up. So I'm just putting it out there. All of y'all that got vets in your family, or you got active duty service members in your family, guard, reserve, call them up, look after them, keep an eye on them. If they served in combat, they got deployed to Iraq, Afghanistan, or whatever. Look after them. If they seem stressed out or whatever, you know what I'm saying, just call them up. Say, don't take much. Hey, brother, hey, sister, how you doing? You all right? You need something?
Disgusting. I can't believe this man is a president, dog. I can't believe he's so incompetent.
Man,
how do you not evacuate, dude? How do you not make sure all your Americans are safe?
Man, see, that's what happens when you have a see, first of all, he should not be doing this, man. He is a man who is hurt because his son, who was a military officer, died. He died. So the man is still hurt. Okay, even though his son didn't die in service, he died of brain cancer. The man is still grieving his son, no. He needs to lead his stuff to his generals. Should have been the ones who were handling this. And now, if the generals are the ones who are at fault of this, they should be relieved of duty. Probably should be in fucking Leavenworth. Because, man, I ain't got no words. I ain't got no words. But all I can say, man, you know what I'm saying, is if you got veteran family members, friends, active duty, what have you, go look out for them, call them up, make sure they all right. You know what I'm saying? If they talking I don't advocate you calling these 1-800 numbers on veterans because they do the most. Believe me, I just spent my time on the 6th floor because these phone numbers do the worst. I mean, do the most. So I don't advocate calling them numbers. I would say go there to them yourself. Because you call them numbers, and what they do is they send people with guns to a veteran's house, and because you're a veteran, they'll send about 12, 20 people to your house. I've seen times I've had 15 cops in my living room over nothing, all because I'm a combat veteran. So I advise not to do that if there's nothing violent going on, but look after these folk. This is some fucked up times right now for military personnel that people are probably feeling some type of way because of this Methuselah ass motherfucker. This dude is too old to be president. Senile as hell. If you can be too young to be president, you can be too damn old. This dude.
That's what we said. Ain't that what we said going into? He too old, man.
Yeah,
Trump gonna be too old to run the president. I mean, run the country too. He gonna be what, 80? How old he gonna be?
Man, that dude will be lucky not to. That dude is on the verge of being criminally prosecuted. He needs to be criminally prosecuted. He should have been criminally prosecuted 30 years ago. Ain't nobody studying that dude. Man, that dude needs to be in jail. He needs to be criminally prosecuted. Like, put like this, man. If Trump is not criminally prosecuted over that stuff that happened January 6th, that is white. That is prime example of white supremacy. That you can't that they will not prosecute that dude. They will look over what he incited on that day. There should be protests in the streets that they are not convening a grand jury on his ass for that. Fuck the fact that he's a president. He's a private citizen now. All bets are off the table. He does not have immunity anymore. Where is the grand jury? Man, bump dumb stuff, man. If that was Obama, he be in them bracelets.
Then they'll could what they call them, war charges on him or something like that.
Yeah, man. Look, he be in that state hotel, and you know that state hotel it got a bus shuttle and everything, take you right to that courthouse. The state hotel got a complimentary shuttle. It come with bird cage in it and everything. They supply you with clothes and 3 meals a day. And they always got room for one more. They never full. And you ain't got to wait till 3 o'clock to check in. So, yeah, man. So, thanks, Fred.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, all the time. Yeah, man. DJ, man, for life, man. What's up, man? What's up? Stay blessed from West Virginia. We already know, man. Yeah, Wilder is E1K. This is not only on Biden. Trump stalled the process. This is the last 4 presidents. All have blood on their hands. F them all. Blame them all. Blame them all. Blame them all. Malcolm told me not to trust no liberal. And I'm not going to trust no Republican. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to trust any of them. You know what I mean? We fighting over who. Hey, someone said today, listen to this. He says, you got 2 options. You going to go in the cage and fight the lion, or you going to go in the cage and fight the tiger? Who you going to fight? Republicans and Democrats, dog. You know what I mean? So good luck with that. I think it's important that we understand the truth. I think we had some people who were steadfast on, we got to vote Democrat. We got to get Trump out. I never heard of that in my life. I never heard of people saying, you know, you want to drown, or you want to die by fire, or you want to die by drowning. People chose drowning. You know, they figure they got a better chance. You know, it'll be less painful, I guess. I don't know. You know, people were on my helmet. You know, y'all know Reggie was on my helmet. But their defenses, see, here's when you know that they don't have a comeback. If you don't vote for Biden, you are a Trump supporter. No, let's talk about the facts. No, you're a Trump supporter. Half y'all in the chat, you a Trump supporter. It don't matter who's president for me, y'all. I'm being honest. It don't matter. All right, I'm gonna make it do what it do. I have an accountant, and I encourage everybody. If you make money, get you an accountant. All right, don't go to, what is that shit? TurboTax and H&R Block. Get you a personal accountant that keeps your records every year. And y'all make it happen. Y'all create the plan. He tells you what to do. He tells you how to spend, how to make the money. You know what I mean? You know, but if you make money in America, get you an accountant. I don't care how much money you make. It's not about how much money you make. It's how much money you keep. Keep. If you want to keep 80% of your money, 90% of your money, get you an accountant. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. So where were we? Yeah, that Biden has got to be the worst president in the history. He got no power. He don't command the stage. Reggie ain't in here tonight, so this is like a wasted conversation. I wish Reggie was in here because he would make no sense right now. You know what he would say? You're a Trump supporter. No, you know who was a Trump supporter? Everybody in hip hop. That's who was a Trump supporter. And then Diddy told you to vote for Biden, but he did 20 songs with Trump's name in it. Make it make sense. Oh man, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't, man. It's too funny. You know, the goal was a hip hop artist was to stay on 59th and Central Park. You know what 59th and Central Park is? Trump Towers. That was a goal for them. Man, if we could just stay in Trump Towers, man, we could spend that $2,000 a night and stay there. You know what I mean? So, who's the worst? I know that's on semantics. I get you, S. Dot. But in terms of my adult life, who was the worst president? George Bush or Biden, the son? Who's the? I'm not old enough to fully understand George Bush, but he was a one-term president, so that he had to be terrible. How are you a one-term president, dog? Think about that. You know how bad you got to be as a president to be a one-term president? You control the media. You control the money. You're on the news every day. How can you lose? How can you become a one-term president? He had to be the worst president just because he was a one-term president. You know, Bill Clinton got everything happened to him, and he was a two-term president. George Bush Sr. couldn't walk and talk at the same time. He was a two-term president. Is he still alive? Is Senior still alive? I think so, because I ain't see that motorcade yet. He's still alive, yeah. Is Gerald Ford still alive too? I don't know. But yeah, I heard about Ronald recently. I heard one of his people came out. Man, he was a one. George Bush's son was a one. Was it 88 to 92? And then Clinton. Who was 2000 and 2008? Wait a minute. Dad was a one-term president. It was Clinton, then Bush Sr., then I stand corrected. The dad was a one-term president, right? Oh, Gerald Washington. No, Gerald Ford. He passed away. Who's the president? Dude, I ain't watched CNN since then. Get the hell out of here. Gerald Ford passed away. No, who's the president that's still alive? It's 5 presidents still alive. Carter, but Carter was before me. Jimmy Carter. I'm thinking of Jimmy Carter, Obama, the Bushes, and Clinton. Those are the 5 presidents still alive. It's 5 of them alive, right? Marky Dan, 1, 2, 3. I will never forget when Diddy told us Democrats were using us and he was called a coon. It took Biden less than a month to prove his point. Man literally said, you ain't black if you don't vote for him. Man, I don't get it. I wish Reggie was in here tonight. 13 Americans gone. 13 Americans because they didn't plan it strategically. He got emotional and said, we leaving. We leaving. What's up, Kyle? He left them Americans over there and on enemy ground. That's one of the worst things you can do as a president.
He was asleep.
He was.
The fucker was asleep, Fred. You know, in the words of the great philosopher, Malcolm X, aka Shabash, the chickens that come home to roost. You know what I'm saying? And this is what America wanted. Y'all wanted that man out so bad. You know what I mean? Say what you want about how you feel about the man, but them other countries, they were scared. They were scared to fucking death of Donald Trump. You know what I mean? They knew he wasn't coming to play no fucking games. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know, I feel bad for those who lost their lives, man. I really think that Joe Biden is a piece of shit. You know, it shouldn't be no talking. It shouldn't even be no talking, man. We should have right now. We should be dropping bombs right now. It should be no talking. All this coming, you know what I mean? Be about that action, boss. See, hey, I was telling somebody, you know, he said, "Oh, Trump is the one that called the troops out." Yeah, he did, but they wouldn't try no shit like this if Trump was in office. I can guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all wanted, though. You know what they wanted.
Yes, sir. You're right. It is.
I want you to go to sleep. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. Okay, go upstairs. You got school in the morning, man. Go lay down. These kids, man. Yeah, man. Hey, you watch The Godfather Harlem, don't you?
Yes.
Man, remember that speech that Malcolm X had on the show, where his wife and Bumpy Johnson's daughter had to force him to do that speech. He was talking about the Democrats and the Republicans and how they only come talk to you every 4 years and things like that. Mm-hmm. That's all this is. That's all this is. Right. Well, look here, man. I gotta go, man. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna be on too long as is, and these kids just want to allow it to go down. You want to say hi? Go ahead, say hi. Say hi. You want to say hi so bad? All right. All right, Fred. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
Peace, man. Peace. Oh man, I just want you to go to sleep. That's funny. That's funny, man. You said all I want you to do is go to sleep. Let me open these phone lines back up. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. I see this topic is over everyone's head is deeper. Well, call in and tell us. Call in and tell us. Don't. Why super chat when you can just call in? What's up, 561?
Yo, what's going on? This is Pro List from Detroit. I don't know if you remember, I came on the video last time when I was talking about Manny Pacquiao was going to beat Spence. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I just want to reach out to you because I watched a video about saying on the mandates on the shot, right? Mm-hmm. The after you had got tested. Mm-hmm. I kind of I find it hard to believe because you're a Malcolm X guy, you know.
I'm still my own man.
I mean, I know you're still your own man, but the thing is, you know what the red flag to me?
Say it again.
A red flag to me is when they're deleting content that goes against the shot. Now I have found videos of people dying left and right from the shot. Mm-hmm. I know people personally that are dying from the shot. You know, and they're pushing it so hard. I mean, that's a red flag to me. I've been warning people about that. And I actually texted you a video to this number. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you got it or not. But I mean, my thing, I'll stand up and fight. I would never do it. You know, I got into an argument with my job about it. I would never do that.
I think it's choice. I genuinely think it's choice. And you should stand your ground for what you believe in. And as I said, I think people are only anti-vax online. Like I don't see no group going to the state capitol in large numbers, going to their local politicians in large numbers. I think it's just a topic of conversation. Like I see the small groups and stuff, but I don't see like a George Floyd movement. You know, I do believe in freedom of choice. I think that humans should have the right of choice. And this was the first time I've ever put anything in my body. It was a tough decision for me. As I don't know if you know, Dre is a doctor. So I live with a pediatrician, head of her department,
Right.
does research she does her job. And so it was a tough decision for me. But it hurt me so bad when I went to New York that I had to spend 5 days away from my kids. And in order for me to volunteer my kids' school, I had to do it. And I said, I can't be an absentee parent when I created a lifestyle. I created a lifestyle that where I can retire at 40. Well, 40, I'm 43 now. And that was the goal. That was the goal for me to be a full-time dad. And
no, I mean, I respect that. I respect you. I mean, I'm a fan of yours. Yeah. I mean, I respect you.
And I respect if you deserve, if you agree with it, and everyone is more than welcome to criticize me. Everyone is ready. If you disagree with it, you're more than welcome to criticize.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's why I like dialogue is beautiful. You know what I mean? We don't have to agree. You know what I mean? And that's why it's good to have conversation. You know, but no, I mean, I totally respect you, man. And I mean, I don't agree. I mean, I feel that people should stand up because now it's like as if
they're not going to stand up. They're just going to post online. They're not going to. I'm telling you, it's too late in the game. It's too late in the game. If people wanted to protest and do all that, they would have been at the state capitol. They would have been at, they just posting online, and you're gonna have a little fractions and stuff like that.
I don't disagree with you. I mean, I see the same things that you see, and you're right. And you're right. Like, I mean, my whole thing, I would think that like parents would stand up for their children, man. Because I mean, my heart goes out to the kids.
I get that.
Them to wear masks. Yeah.
I get all that.
Bothers me. It really do. Yeah.
So I think choice is important, and I personally never cared about like people's opinion on it. It's never really been a topic on this show, really, because I never really cared. I never really cared if you got it or if you didn't get it. This is the first time I put anything in my body, and I got it last Monday, and I was down to. I still did the show Tuesday, but I wasn't myself. I was Monday. I was fine because I intentionally got it at 8:15. So I wouldn't suffer during the show last Monday. But the Tuesday that I did do the show last week, oh man, I was in a frenzy, and
damn.
I was definitely in a frenzy. And but Wednesday I was fine. I was fine, trending up. I wasn't fine as in being normal though. Thursday I was normal.
Oh, okay.
Well, so it was like a 40.
You looking good. You sound good today. That's all that matters.
It was about 48 hours. 48 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, man. What did you think of the Manny Pacquiao fight?
I thought Manny lost 10 rounds.
He didn't look good though. I didn't feel that. Like I don't think Ugas like is special or like it just seemed like I never seen Pacquiao stationary ever.
Pacquiao was stationary, you said?
Yeah, I never seen him stationary.
He was. I noticed that too. I noticed that.
I've never seen him stationary, bro. Never. This is the only fight. And I hear at the end of the fight, he complained that he couldn't move his legs. But that I just find it really strange. Like I never seen Manny, not in and out using his footwork.
Yeah, he was flat-footed, and that's age. Because I experienced that. Yeah, I experienced that playing basketball, man. When I was in my 20s, I was basically unguardable. When I was in my 30s, I had to be creative. When I'm in my 40s, I'm like, I ain't doing this shit. I'm gonna go hit a heavy bag. These young motherfuckers are better than me.
I mean,
I ain't gonna even lie, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for the guy, but I was just saying, like, that was strange, man. Like, you know, because like I never. I mean, like when he fought Thurman, he was, you know, using his footwork, you know.
Yeah.
So you think that Pacquiao is done?
No, he's competitive, but I mean, he's not going to beat Errol Spence. He's not going to beat Terrence. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna see how good Terrence Crawford is against Sean Porter. Hopefully, this fight ain't a smokescreen. There's about 15% of me say Al is going to give Sean Porter another fight, another belt opportunity.
I mean, if that fight goes down, I think Crawford beats Porter.
Really?
In my opinion.
I want to see it, man. I really want to see it.
No, I think it's going to be a good fight. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great fight.
Next Thursday show. That's what we're going to be talking about. Purse bid. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the second 9 a.m. Everyone going to be talking about that purse bid because we're going to learn a lot in that purse bid about money. So not everything, but we're going to learn a lot about these fighters and how much these promoters really care about them. And is Bob Arum going to pay for the fight? Is Al Heyman going to pay the money that people thinks he's going to pay? Will Eddie Hearn buy the fight? You know, it's just a lot of questions that I think this purse bid is going to answer for a lot of boxing fans. And there's no need to make up narratives. You just take the numbers for what they are. Bob is going to bid 3.3. Will Al come over the top and bid 5.4? Will Eddie come in and bid 7? You know, it's going to be somewhere in there. You know, I think that's going to be it, you know. And and let's say Al bids on the fight and Bob doesn't bid on the fight, that means Bob has been pulling our leg all this time. If Bob bids on the fight and Al don't bid on the fight, that means Al was playing the game, you know. So we're going to learn a lot, you know, because they say Al pays more and it looks like he does, you know. I don't know. I've never seen the contracts, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see. The answers will be in this purse bid. And
do you think that there'll be a fight with Ugas and Errol Spence?
Nah, hell no.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
Why?
They gonna put Ugas in there with somebody before Earl because you can't waste that. You can't waste that pay-per-view. Hell no. You can't waste an Errol Spence pay-per-view. He only got 1, maybe 2 fights left. Now unless Ugas beats Keith Thurman, I would see Thurman and Ugas fighting. Because you don't know when Earl's coming back. You just got to root for him, you know. And
okay. So you think he'll be down for what, like at least 6 months?
I would say 6 months. I would say 6 months. You know, because even if he's healed, he can't even do a jumping jack right now. I think. You know, I think.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a serious injury.
Yeah, and he has to recondition his body. You know, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe I don't know if he can ride a stationary bike because he was in tremendous. The one thing I will say about Errol Spence this camp is he really committed himself. He really, and I respect that about him, that he really, really committed to this camp. And you could see it. And you could see Manny Pacquiao committed to this camp as well, because when I saw them face off, I saw 2 men in great shape in them suits. And I want to commend both of them for that. But Earl had an eye injury, you know, so. And
that was unfortunate, man. I was like crushed, man, when I found out about this.
It did hurt.
It was off, you know.
It did hurt.
Oh man, I was
hurt.
crushed.
It definitely
I wanted to see that so bad, you know.
Yep, it definitely hurt. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we're looking forward to. I mean, I think that if he's healthy, then he can get the WBA from Ugas.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't think Ugas can beat him. I don't think he's that good, to be honest with you.
No, Ugas is good. Ugas is good. He beat Sean Porter now.
I mean, you know, but I don't see him like a special fighter. I don't look at Ugas like that. You know what I mean? He's a simple boxer. You know what I mean? And he's not that fast. You can't say he has speed. You know.
Ugas beat Sean Porter. I thought when I rewatched it. When I watched it live, I thought Sean won. When I watched the replay, I thought Ugas won. So I think Ugas go ahead.
I haven't watched that fight, and I've heard people say the same. But I'll have to rewatch that fight.
I think Sean destroys him, though. I mean, not Sean. I think Earl would have beat the brakes off of Manny this past weekend. I mean, it wouldn't even been them the last 3 rounds of that fight, whenever it ended, would have been disgusting.
Okay, but if you rewatch the Pacquiao Ugas fight, you will see Pacquiao have zero footwork.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Standing in front of that man, you know.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? If we like compare Margarito, and I know that's a long time ago, I get that, but if we compare Margarito versus Ugas, there's no comparison, man. You know, and you already know what happened in that fight. You know, I just know what happened. Maybe it's age. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, it's age, man. Stop it. Yeah, just be pragmatic. He old, man. He old. He can't move and jump around like he used to. Man, them 800 punches was phony. Was phony, man. Them was like a fake. Them was like it was 300 punches where they were so phony. They had no impact on the fight. He was just throwing them. Even man, Manny was trying to Sugar Ray Leonard some of them rounds, man.
I agree. I agree. It was sad. I never seen him beat up like that. You know what I mean? I know he's got into some wars and battles, but I ain't never seen him like that. I mean, he didn't seem the same. I don't know. I can't explain it. Maybe it is age. Yeah. I mean, I hate to say it, but it could be.
All right, get off the phone. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right,
well, you have a good one, Fred.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, we never had a conversation about, that. If you guys want to talk about it, more than welcome to. I love freedom of choice. I'll be honest. I love choice. I thrive on it. What up, 305?
What's happening, Fred? What's going on, man?
How you feel?
Hey, man, let's talk these presidents out and this war stuff, man.
Okay, go ahead.
I think let's talk about the war from perspective of where we've went in society with the president. Not just Trump or not just Biden. Over the last 16 years, we let these presidents become presidents that never serve, that don't have any attachment to the military, don't have any personal children in the military. So you're detached from the reality of what happens when you send people to war. People are going to fucking die. And when you don't have that attachment, you just don't take the seriousness of it. And I think we've gotten so far away from it, a lot of stuff is just not serious. And we talk in these ideologies of stuff. And when we look at our personal families of people who go to war, it's a real cost to that stuff. Really, it's a big cost. I just don't think we take that institution that serious when we talking about war. I think it's like it's a talking point, but I don't think it's really taken that serious. What would you say to that conversation, Fred?
Overall, I just think that we shouldn't trust none of them.
Right.
I think that some of them are more better polished. I think Obama was the most polished president. Clinton was polished. Reagan was polished. That in terms of knowing how to talk. He was an actor, so he had that advantage. But I just think we should trust ourselves more.
Right.
I think we
have to. But what about to the point of, for us, like regular working people, we got to take a little bit more serious, because most of our children are going to go there for opportunity. Our grandsons, our nieces, nephews, they're not all going to go to the NBA. They're not all going to college.
Right.
Some of them are going to the military for those opportunities.
Right.
And they're not thinking about that part of it.
Yeah.
They're just thinking about it's an opportunity, and then they're in harm's way because you got this person leading you that they have no attachment, so it's all ideology. But you're putting somebody's kid at risk,
right,
on one way or the other.
Right. And yeah, I think the military is a personal decision. I'm not a fan of the military. I would never. I would, and it's funny you say that. I told myself, I hope my son doesn't go to the military, because just because of the indoctrination of it, that I believe that I've never spent a day in the military. I've only heard people. I really want my son or my daughter just to do anything but the military. I only want them going to college, man. If you're not going to be a doctor or a lawyer, why are you going to college? Or a school teacher or something like that. Like I just think that.
Well, I'll say that much to this. I mean, I served in the service. And the years that I served, I only met like 2 people who grew up wanting to go. It was always a story behind why they went to the military. So it's not like a choice where somebody's choosing to go there. Something happened. Be it poverty, be it opportunity not be given, or just their environment they grew up in. That's the only opportunity. Something happened. Nobody grows to be patriotic and try to serve the flag and do all this stupid stuff. That's not where people going at. Most people that serve that I know of, most of them aren't riding around with flags slapping off the back of their trucks.
Yeah,
because they look like us.
I do.
I think black people. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I do think if you have a plan, the military, if you do it right, it's amazing. Like you can do your 20 years, you can retire by the time you're 40, and you can have a great life. You get that retirement, you get your house, you got everything. So if you play it right, you literally can have 2 lives. You put your 20 years in the second half of your life, you got a retirement coming in the rest of your life, and you can be set. So I'm not against people joining the military. I just wouldn't want my son in the military.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. I mean, I just say that because I think it's a reality of our community that people are going to serve. People aren't planning to serve, but they're going to end up there one way or the other, either by choice or force. They're going to end up there. And then we get these people that are in charge of the military and industrial, and they're so detached from it, and it's very dangerous. Because those people, I know anybody who served, who went into the military war, they never really come back the right way. Some people really messed up, some people not. That's a whole nother subject of that, and how we don't even take care of people that go over there and get really messed up, and they come back over here, and this country treats war veterans like crap. They don't really care the cost of what it's going through, and so much now. It probably really started under what's that? Blackwater. Blackwater was under Bush, really, right? Where they really started getting all those military contracts.
Yeah, because they were doing that with Halkenberger, Hallenberg. What's it called?
Halliburton.
Yeah, Halliburton. Yeah. So yeah.
With
Cheney. Dick Cheney.
Yeah. So with those contracts and those independent contractors, it was mostly people getting out, and they weren't getting paid that much. So then they become an independent contractor and make $200,000-$300,000. But there was there was nothing really attached to that. It was just money. So you had people who felt like they were finally making some money, and they couldn't leave that stuff. They just wanted to work, and make all the money. Well, a few of those people made all that money, and they messed up, man. They not right behind that stuff. And this country, when it comes to that war stuff, we don't take it serious with the personal level of the effects it has on people, and we don't take it serious what we're doing to the relationships with other countries. To the fact that, you'll have a kid that grows up and has hostility towards his country, and he's going to do something, and he's bred like that. Well, we might just have a little distaste. We're not at that level. And finally, I'm going to say this part of it too, and I'm going to go ahead and get off. I don't want to be too long-winded. The military too, if you look at it, I know a few people that got out, that got that crazy check. and they'll go down there. Some of them legitimately have issues, but for the most part, there's nothing wrong with these people. And they go down there and play that game. That's fine if you want to do that as a hustle, but then don't come back on the back end and say that you don't want to get a vaccine and you taking pills from the military, or you got your kids on a crazy check and you popping pills to get a check. Like, come on, I'm in Florida. That vaccine, and people are really dying from this COVID stuff. And I know some people that have been died from COVID. So I think people also got to be careful with the COVID. They're saying it's not fake. People are really fucking dying. These people leaving here for real. So I think people got to be cautious. And you can do whatever you want in this world, but some stuff is a cold reality, and that's just one of them. I'm going to go ahead and get off, Fred. I appreciate your show, man. Keep it going, man.
Appreciate you. Make that left turn. Hurry up. Make that left turn, man. You know what I mean? Make that left turn, man. Oh, man. I don't. Military. I'm pretty sure you were in the military. I'm pretty sure you did everything under the sun. You know what I mean? What's up?
What's up, Brad?
How you feel?
What's up, Brad?
Hey, were you in the military?
Hell no. Man.
Okay. I mean, you look like you look pretty structured.
I had siblings that went in there, a sister and a brother.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm good with that, man.
Everything is good, but I definitely want people to hear what you got to say. So you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can hook my microphone up, man.
Okay.
This thing doesn't work half the time. Anyway, is that better?
Yeah, yes, very much so.
Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to rap about boxing and
see
what's going on. Man, what's happening to Jamel, man? What's going on with this dude?
Jamel? It was Jamal, not Jamel.
Jamal. What's going on with Jamal?
I mean, I honestly think it's much to do about nothing. I don't think he should have been charged. I just think he should have took care of it in the restaurant. You know, I think it shouldn't have got that far. You know,
nah,
shouldn't have got that far.
And man, Texas, people mess around in Texas. Texas is probably the most racist state in this whole union. People don't understand that. They have places in Texas where black people can't even live.
Well, you in a white establishment.
I think you guys touched on that in one of your shows.
Mm-hmm.
Black people just think they can go to Texas and do whatever they want. No way. That is a state that we should never be in, in my opinion. What do you think?
I don't know. I've never lived in Texas, but let me ask you a question. So Vegas is an open carry state, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need an open carry license to carry a gun in Vegas, right?
There's restrictions. It's always been with you. I know white people can carry whatever they want.
Damn, man. I'm very interested in this conversation, and we can't make out what you're saying. What you do different this time?
Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you got a bad connection. Take your phone off Wi-Fi.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's go straight cellular here. Okay. Yeah, I am on my Wi-Fi, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. Let's go with that. So there are restrictions?
Okay. What was that again? I'm sorry.
There are restrictions?
On what?
On the carry in Vegas.
Oh yeah. Well, if it's an open carry state, you can carry, but like I said, it's down to the individual law enforcement. I know white people who carry, and when they got pulled over, they gave them back the gun. You know, like, and it was under suspicious circumstances, and it was concealed. All that shit. If it's open carry, it can't be concealed unless you have a permit. You know what I mean? They still fuck with you over that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have it visible. You know, you have to have a holster. You can't be creeping up on people. They don't know what you're going to do. With this white guy, they gave his gun back to him. Now, put it in a black guy, they'd have put him up under the jail. You know how that goes.
Sure.
So, man, the laws in this country, you can't look at them as separate laws for separate people. They're blanket laws for white people. Everybody else is an exception. The biggest mistake people make when they come to America is to think that they're American. Only the white people that are here are considered first-class citizens.
Mm.
And the white people abroad can get citizenship status, but they're never top citizens. But they're better than you because you're a nigga, because you're Asian, because you're Mexican. You see how it works?
Mm-hmm.
They'll accept other white people, even from other countries, but they will never accept you, even if you're from this country, if you're not white. That's the caste system in America. That's racism. You only find racism when you find white people. Wherever you find white people on this earth, you will find hatred, racism, discrimination, and prejudice, and murder, and theft, and every foul thing. You know why? Let me tell you why. Pretty obvious, but do you know why?
No, go ahead.
The white man is the devil. The most important thing that Malcolm X ever said was the truth about the white man, and that's what got him killed. He was the first and only person to really say out loud that the white man was the devil. Now, Elijah Muhammad taught him that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even he wouldn't say it because he was a coward. We know what kind of man he was, right? But Malcolm X said in interviews, the white man is the devil, and that signed his death warrant. Any comments?
No, I mean, yeah. What do you want me to respond to? He said a lot.
I mean, what do you feel about that? Malcolm X, first black person in America to say in public that the white man was the devil, and look what happened to him.
He did, but then he then he evolved into El Hajj, Malik El Shabazz, and so he evolved into believing in humanity along with standing up for black people rights. And if you are an ally of black people and you want to support black people, then you can be a part of the team, you know. But he also said if there's 100 snakes, well, no, that was Muhammad Ali. Sorry, but he said, what did he say? Give me an analogy from.
By any means necessary.
He did.
He said we need to get our equality by any means necessary. But what he doesn't understand is the only thing the white man understands is violence, and he knew that.
Oh,
but
for
they
sure.
have more weapons than we do.
Yeah, there has to be bloodshed. There definitely has to be bloodshed, and there has to be an economic revolution. I think as I get older, I see how powerful economics play. I can go into a situation and you can see how positively and negative economics plays on a neighborhood, on a human being, on the resources. You can see it, you know, and how it impacts an actual human being.
Man, when I'm out every day, I'm still a nigga in $100,000 car. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reality for us. You're still a nigga.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter what you driving. This is America. That's how they treat you. But I'm telling you, the only thing they understand is violence. But we are not in a military position. We are not in an economic position to fight them.
Sure.
But that's all they understand. Anybody who comes with more military force than them, with more might than them, they'll bow down.
Right.
Because that's the only thing they understand is violence. And that's what Malcolm X told them. He told them, I'm going to get mine by any means necessary because all you understand is violence. See, people didn't pick up on what Malcolm X was saying, but that's what he was saying. He was saying, I know you're the devil. And the only way to beat you is to be a bigger devil. You understand? Martin Luther King took another approach. He ended up dead. They just see that as a sign of weakness. And here, let me blow your mind. I want to leave you with one thing. People think it's black and white. It's not. There are so many shades of gray. Okay? There's only one elite group in this caste, and that's wealthy white people. Poor white people are niggas. Mexicans are niggas in this system. They don't understand that. White trash have been the biggest proponents of the KKK because they think we took from them economically, but in reality, it was the wealthy that stole everything from them. But they needed a scapegoat to take it out on. White trash, Mexicans, they're all in the same boat. They think they're better than us, but reality dictates that they're not.
Right.
Unless you are wealthy, white, predominantly male still. Even though you see women with these positions of power, women can't run shit. Every time I had a female boss, it went to shit in the Chinese handbasket. They can't run a fucking thing. But they have to let women run shit now just so they can say we're equal. Okay? But this world is dominated by white males still to this day. That's why women only make, 60 cents on the dollar now? I remember when it was 20 and 30.
Wow.
I'm almost 60. Okay? So the bottom line is, brother, we're in America. And unless you know where you're at, you're never going to survive. I'm balling. I've been balling since I was crawling because I always knew where the fuck I was. The people who get caught up in prison, the people who get caught up on drugs, the people who get caught up on all these other traps they lay out for us, they didn't know where the fuck they were. That's all I got for you tonight, bro.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you all the time.
Same here, bro. Bye-bye.
I see you tomorrow. Oh no, I see you Sunday. Oh yeah, we got the Jake Paul review Sunday. Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, because that fight is Sunday, right?
I think I might watch that. I like the Paul brothers, man. They people, they're not boxers, but they're entertainers, right?
Mm-hmm. They're entertainers for sure.
And Floyd knows how to use them. I gotta like Floyd, man. Floyd know how to make that money, especially in the lean times. Whenever he gets broke, he gonna go out and make something happen.
I don't think Floyd will ever be broke by our standards, but he probably has a number that he likes to stay over,
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Fred. Well, you have a good night, man. Good show so far. I'll be listening to the rest. And Kyle had me on in stitches the other night.
Oh my
Kyle
God.
was dancing his ass off. When he said he was dancing, I was like, oh shit, that nigga can't dance. Kyle can dance his ass off, man. He had me rolling.
Facts. He definitely. Wasn't that a great show? That was Monday, right? Wasn't that a great show?
I was drinking liquor. I spit it all over myself, bro. That's a story for another show.
Yeah.
But you have a good show tonight, all right, man?
Appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Rod 870. I see this topic is over everybody's head. It's deeper. Oh, you talking about the military a few moments ago? Yeah. What's up, Jordan? A few moments ago. I'm very interested in the truth. So if you guys want to beam in and share the truth, by all means. So we know. And for those you don't know, so for the next year, y'all get to see this trailer, okay? And if you haven't clicked the link in the comment section, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Why not? I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
How many? Anyways, man, I appreciate y'all.
Looking for
so we're gonna be
music?
advertising that all year. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Click the link, y'all. Click the link. I appreciate the people who bought the show who bought the film during the show. Thank you so much. I think as the older I get, the more and more I'm understanding humanity and how valuable that component is. I'm I don't think I'm capable of articulating it tonight, so I'm not going to attempt to. But the older I get, the more I realize that they bamboozled us into this race shit. They done railroaded us, and yeah. But I'm not intelligent. I'm not intelligent tonight. You know what I mean? I'm not intelligent. My brain ain't ready to have that to dictate it. I don't think I'm capable of dictating it tonight. But I will gladly do a video on it in the next couple of days where I have some clarity on it and I can be real clear and concise. But yeah, I actually did a video today. I did a video today that I forgot I did. You know, I was in the car for a lot today. And you know who called me today out of the blue? Muhammad Ali's wife called me today. Not out the blue, but yeah, we spoke for a couple minutes. She gave me her review on the film. I was like, can I record this? She's like, sure. So I'll be dropping that. You guys can hear her review of 9 Wives. And that'll do it. Yeah, I did some videos today. It was just on like social doctrine, man. How we just confined to these groups, man. Oh my God. Damn. Man, we pick these groups over humanity. We pick these groups over God. You know. You know how many Democrats align being a Democrat with God? You understand what I'm saying? There are some people who believe being a Democrat is parallel to loving God. This world's crazy, man. This world's crazy. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. Tesla talk been alive and well. Yeah. DB said I stopped doing them videos. I'm like, you right. You only got to tell a person once who's accountable to himself. You tell me one time, I'm gonna do I gotta respond. So every time I get in the car, so I got stops where I make videos. Right before I walk in the gym, when I get out the gym, and I got to do a video when I come home. So I'm trying to do at least 3 videos a day plus the show. So, but yeah. So I got a handful of videos. I was like, man, I'd rather what did I say? What did I say? What the title say? Anyways, y'all see it. Who cares? Y'all gonna see it. I'll probably drop it tomorrow. Yeah, I got some. Yeah, Rob, I got some Tesla talk checkpoints, dog. I ain't lying. Hey, go look at the background of the videos. Y'all gonna be like, damn, he do the videos at the same spot. I do, man. I do. So I'm building up that habit. You know what I mean? I'll be building up them habits. You know, so 9:30, y'all gonna get a video when I'm about to walk in the gym. 11:30 when I get out the gym. And hopefully 1 o'clock when I get out the shower, you know what I mean? Somewhere in there, you know, 1:30. That's the goal. That's what I'll be shooting. And next Thursday is the purse bid show. So that's gonna be a fun show because now we have absolute facts. Now we have absolutes. We have absolute numbers. We know the people involved. It's not done under a veil. It's done right in front of our hands, right in front of our eyes. So there's no, well, Al Heyman is this, Eddie Hearn is this, Bob Arum is this. No, we got it right in front of our eyes, and that's going to be the truth. And I think that this fight is big enough where we can understand how they do business on both sides. You know, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, I think these names in this fight are big enough. You know, they're both A-level fighters. They're definitely A-level fighters. Oh, last call of the night. 202, what's up, man? What took you so long?
Yeah, Fred.
Changing diapers? What took you so long? I've been waiting on you all night. I'm gonna be honest. I've been waiting on you.
You know how it is, man. You know.
Oh, you had some pussy tonight. You got some pussy tonight?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
No. Fred.
Yes. I might as well bring Champion Heart on with you. What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up? We got Fortuna biggest fan is on the phone, and you're on the beam in.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Go ahead.
Hey, every time I get on, I gotta put the pressure on. Mr. Gilbert Mendoza.
Oh shit! There we go.
We told you time and time again. We gonna send emails, letters, postage stamp, phone calls. We told you change was gonna come, and you didn't believe us. People was telling you in interviews to stop this crap, stop this Ponzi thing. You didn't listen until it hit all over your face. Now your reputation is in shambles. Your own buddies, your fellow ABCs, they're all ousting you out, putting you out there because they know they got their own shit and they don't want to be caught up in it. Fred, the ABCs, the WBO, the IBS, they're all ousted and threatened the WBA. That's partially why they're doing all this shit. They put pressure on them.
I think
Fred, we have a loophole in how we can get rid of these motherfuckers. We have a loophole.
That was the loophole.
The loophole is to somehow, I don't know how, but there's a way to set them up. These people are always doing dirty shit. If we can set them up and put it on a massive scale where obviously who sees it, like how the Michael Fox fight went, which was so obvious and blatant, and put it on the front page or somewhere, put it on the centerfold, I think we could come down and bring the hammer on them. So many people now are exposed to what the sanctioning bodies do and don't now. A lot of people didn't even know what the things they did, and now they do. And now they're under a magnifying glass. They're in big trouble, Fred. They're in huge trouble, and they know it. That's why all the other sanctioning bodies came down on the WBA and said, hey, you better clean this shit up. Clean it up. Because we don't want to get caught up in your mess. We have a loophole. We just got to figure out a plan as boxing fans. How can we do it? What can we do? Some of us know some fighters. Some of us know some promoters, managers. There's got to be a way, because at the end of the day, if you're getting a sanctioning fee and you're not fighting that much, what's the point? Or you're not even being recognized as a champion, what's the point? What's the fucking point? You're putting your life on the line. You're getting a piece of your cut for what? For what? I don't even think that these guys should even pay for these belts, Fred. I don't even think they should pay for it, especially if they earned it. So, yeah, we're still going to keep putting the pressure, because I think they're only getting rid of the interim belt, right?
Hello? There's no more interim belt.
Right, just the interim. But what about the gold? What about the super or the regular or the what about those? Those need to go too, Fred. Don't you agree? Don't you think the WBA gold and all the other ones need to go too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they need to go too. And that's where we're going to put the pressure on, Fred. These people like you who make videos and have the balls to just put it out there in front of people's faces, knowing that you are someone in the boxing, deal with the boxing industry, that helps other people get, I'm not going to say bold or brave, but it inspires them to say, hey, let me make a phone call. Let me send some letters. Let me do something. And not sit here, because these bastards are hurting the sport. So we as fans can do something. We can't just sit here and complain every day and not do nothing. That's hypocrisy. So I think we all love boxing, and I think if we love it, like we say, we should do something to help the sport and get rid of these sanction bodies. I think go back to being one belt champions, and that's it. No unification. One belt, one champ only. That's it. And Mr. Mendoza, I know you're listening. You're not gonna stop, man. You're not. This is not it. This is just a small battle to the war that we will win. And we're coming for you next, Mr. WBC. We know the shit that you do. We know the shit you pull. The only belt that is safe for now is the IBF. There's no belt that's safe. But the WBA, they're first. The WBC is next, and then the WBO. All of us going to get it, Fred. We're going to put it aside. We're going to keep asking. We're keep banging that door until something gets done. These boxers who do so much, who do so much for our entertainment should not be the catalyst to these people's success. They shouldn't be. And that's bullshit. And again, I'm going to keep preaching. For now on, I'm going to keep preaching this. Hashtag stream every fight for now on. Unless it's fighters that actually take risks. Hashtag stream all fights. Unless the fighters take risks. If they don't take no risks, they pay for that shit. Watch it. But if they're not taking no risks and they keep ducking, they keep jabbing and moving through weight divisions like third fighters, do not pay for their shit. Stream their fights. Stream their fucking fights. Stop fucking giving these guys money and they don't want to take no risks. They don't want to help the fucking sport. Fuck them. Don't put no fucking money in these people's hands. They don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
Fighters that take risks, that's fine. But stream these fights. And that's my call. And of course, hey, Deontay Wilder, he's behind you 100%. The team is going down. He's going down. The team is going down. 12 rounds. I want a 12-round beatdown. Submission. I don't want to see a knockout. I want to see 12 rounds of a beatdown. The body and the head, broken ribs, scratches, everything. I don't want Tyson Fury looking the same when he's winning the ring. I don't want him looking the same when he wins out that ring. And of course, Earl Spence, hey, you behind Eddie, whatever you do, you behind you. I don't care if you retired today or you behind you all the way. The big fish.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
The real uncrowned pound for pound king. Not Canelo Alvarez.
Oh,
and Devin Haney. Rolly, you a cold skirt. You ducked Devin Haney. Hey Fred, your friend last night, I think he's cool, but he's wrong about what Rolly was doing, man. That's not cool what he was doing. Trolling Devin Haney. Haney want that smoke, soft all that shit. He don't want to back it up. Fuck it. He may be entertaining inside and out the ring, and we don't respect him. And of course, Steven, hey, take Chanel Hearn. He's gonna retire him, Fred. He's gonna retire him. This is his last fight. It's over. Super 5, but it's over. It's over, man. Of course, we'll put a boxing lesson, a master class, Fred, a virtuoso performance, a once in a lifetime fight. And that's my call, Fred. Shout out to all for taking risks, man. I'm gone.
Woo, we made it to it. We made it. We made it.
Fred, you got to start playing the song on that cat, man.
I was about to.
What the hell, bro?
What the heck? I was going to. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, he come on and say the same shit every time. Man, can you hear me? I know I got a lot of outside.
Are you good? You good? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of. What's the topic tonight, man? I'm hearing some of everything.
We started off with the WBA, and then we morphed into politics.
Oh, okay. And it kind of morphed into politics. Man, I think I'm in the twilight zone, man. Super cool actually be making sense with these last few calls, man. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I'm sitting there like, man, like I feel uncomfortable giving you a compliment. Like,
right. Like, what the fuck? Man. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really like getting into politics, man. But one thing I will say is and I'm gonna say, and remember this conversation. I said it first that Kamala Harris is gonna be the first woman president that was not elected or appointed because dude not gonna make it, man.
He ain't gonna make it, huh?
Nope, he ain't gonna make it. Motherfuckers might think I'm crazy, but when it happens, they're gonna be like, God damn, Champion Hart said that shit. I'm telling you, bro. Dude not gonna make it. Yep. He's not gonna make it. That's why you see certain shit getting into place. He said it himself. She's gonna be president soon. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. He don't look good, but I'm definitely no Biden fan, but we got to keep in mind, Bush started all this Afghan shit.
Yeah.
So we got to put the blame where it is. But like you said, so many of them got blood on their hands. But I heard a caller, man, calling in, talking about he went to the Pacquiao fight and that he had to fight close. Man, I don't know what fight he was watching. You can't drink free in Vegas.
Right.
So maybe that was the case, man, because Pacquiao had no answer, for the jab that Ugas had it just to repeatedly get hit at will. But not taking anything away from Ugas, but as you get older, you can't get out the way. You can't move. It was hurtful, to see Ali's era end. You know what I'm saying? It was hurtful to see Sugar Ray Leonard. That fight he had with Terry Norris and then Hector Camacho, and that shit was embarrassing. But every era has to come to an end. And you can't box forever. And as you get older, your body changes. You're gonna start noticing it. With the shape you're in as you get older. You're gonna start noticing the change. Now that you done took that shot, you're gonna notice the real change. But that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, it just happens, man. I mean, Pacquiao was saying that, he believes that Ugas is the easiest opponent or something that he's ever had that he could beat. Well, yeah, that's what your mind's telling you, but your body is gonna show you different.
Right.
And I've experienced it. That was one of the reasons I stopped sparring. Because I'm going, God damn. I'm like, I can see it, but you can't get out the way. So you just kind of got to prepare your body to take it.
Right.
And I would be at the gym and I would look at guys working out and I'd be like, oh man, I'm looking at holes in their game. My mind's telling me, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that. Then when you get in there, you going, God damn, what the fuck?
Right.
But it happens, man. It happens. And I'm a Pacquiao fan, but that rematch is not gonna be good for him. He really needs to hang his gloves up, man.
Oh, for sure. Because I don't think he can win at that level.
No, not at all. Not at all. I can't jump in the chat, man. But I just want to shout out to my brothers in the chat, man. I see everybody, a couple of cats showing me some love in here, Ryan and who's that? S dot.
No, that's the only friend you got, Ryan. All right, cool. Peace.
Yeah, S dot Riddle, Yeah, I'm saying a few cats saying what's up, man. Salute to the chat, man. I can't jump in the chat. I'm kind of busy right now. Real busy. But yeah, man, shit, it was a lot, I wanted to discuss, man. But yeah, you kind of all over the place tonight, man. So I'm listening. But yeah, if I remember what else. Oh yeah, I know what else it was. Man. Salute to Terrence, man, Terrence Bailey. On the deal with the vets, man. I had my uncle. He was a vet, 20 years out of the Navy. He retired as a Master Chief. So salute to that brother, and like you said, man, it's a shame how this country treats its vets, man. I don't get it. You know, salute to that brother. And it was something else, man. If I remember, if it ain't too late, if you don't shut it down before I call back, I'll be back.
Okay, for sure.
All right, salute to my brothers in the chat, man. Salute to you, brother. You know, definitely go and purchase spot 9 Wise. You know, it's on point. So definitely go and purchase it.
Thank you.
All right, my brother. Peace and love. Man.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right, man. Woo! I get my ears back. Woo! Wee! Woo! That background noise on that truck, that rig. Oh man! Woo! I know. Woo! Wee! It's cool. Truck drivers don't ever hesitate, man. We'll take the background for y'all, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. So, damn, it's Thursday. This was another fast week in the shop. I was like, is today Thursday? I just couldn't believe today was Thursday, and it was. So, congratulations to us. Both of Pac eyes were shut, and his wife was spoon feeding him porridge because he can't. I know he can't eat solid food, and he gonna say, "He's just a phone." Yeah, that video was funny as hell, right? Man, that man old as hell, man. He might be like 100 years in dog years. You know, like he is. Anyways, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Someone say play the song, man, so we can get out of here, man. I just want to say thank you guys, man. I know we got school. Hey, you know what I did? I'm getting better at, though. You know what I'm getting better at? I put Kennedy's clothes out today. You know what I think I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to make the smoothies tonight and just put them in the refrigerator. That'll save me 10 minutes in the morning. I think that play the song. Gotcha. Yeah, man. I need to save that time. You know, because man, hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Between 6:15 and 7:15 is the fastest hour in the world. You laying in bed, you like, man. You like it's 6:15. You look up at 6:45. You like, oh shit! Then you rush and try to get, man. Shout out to the parents, man, that got to work and get their kids ready and be a great parent and be a great employee or an employer. Congratulations, man. Yeah, congratulations to y'all. Keep grinding. I know we only a couple weeks in, couple days old. Shout out to the boxing section. Cal taking his daughter to school, man. Yeah, man. People Hernandez. Appreciate you. INO Boxing. Reggie O. Marky Dan. Austin. Who else we got in here? S. Dot. Ryan. Rain. President. Y'all for Rob G. Say this shit, y'all. Because the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey, pound for pound. Gotta do Dave Jack, Pittsburgh T, JP, Big Chop, Beatbox, Brian G, Hustler Slim. Yes. Hustler Slim. Taylor Bell, what's up? City Slicker, what up? And that pretty much is. Austin Barrett, what's up? Right now. West Virginia. Hey, what's a city in West Virginia? Damn. What's the capital of West Virginia? I don't even know the capital. What's the capital? Be a blessing. It's my. What's the fucking city in West Virginia? Morgantown. Morgantown's the capital? Okay, thank you. Damn, I didn't even know that. Damn. Whaling, Charleston. Damn. What's the capital? What's the capital of West Virginia? Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 10 toes to feet, I stand on the ground. Charleston is the capital of West Virginia. Charleston. Now I know. Rand. Charleston is the capital, West Virginia. I know. Devil is a lie. I know who Chad Pennington and Randy Moss is, though. Just throw it up, dog. Throw it up, dog. Throw it up. Hey, remember Randy Moss in the videos? Just throw it up, dog. Hey, Randall, Dante Culpepper. Just throw it up, dog. I got you. Chad Pennington, just throw it up. I got. Hey, let me tell you something. Randy Moss is so good, he got Chad Pennington drafted. Think about that. Chad Pennington was, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Sunday, we got the review. Maybe I'll have a guest come on, man. I'll reach out, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? We got us. That's all that matters. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Appreciate you, Peter Hernandez. DB, hopefully we see you Sunday.